Good morning, besties. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ryan. It is very nice to meet you. Got some heatless curls in. It is I can't see from far away without my glasses, 7:22, and I just washed my face, and I'm gonna be doing my skincare and stuff soon, and then taking my hair out, and then getting dressed. But we are subbing this morning at my local elementary school, which means I don't have to be there till 8, and I live down the road from it. So that's why it's 7:22 and I'm not in a rush. We love to see it. I mean, I need to leave in like less than 30 minutes, but like still, I did this to my hair last night so I wouldn't have to like do my hair this morning. So yeah, anyways, I just want to start the vlog so you can see my beautiful heatless curls. And yeah, I'll probably see you when I'm ready to go. I got my ice maker going. I'm gonna make a Red Bull this morning. Yeah. Look at the curls. They came out so cute. Love. The back is a little bit like, the like very back middle is a little bit questionably curled. I don't know, you just tell me. I think it looks fine. But like, ew, is it a bug on the ceiling? I don't know. Anyways. It is 7:46. I'm hoping it like calms down a little bit up here, but it's 7:46. I'm going to make my Red Bull and then I'm gonna get dressed and we're gonna go. Basically, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm subbing today AM only did she have her as a teacher? I am subbing for my mentor teacher today, my teacher that I student taught with back in 2022. I haven't subbed for her a ton this year, but I have subbed for her, and then there have been times when she's asked me and I've already had jobs. Last year I didn't sub for her a lot. The whole group of second graders last year and are still like that in third grade this year. Yeah, so that and then I subbed for her when the year before that when it was my class too. Anyways, so I'm subbing for them this morning, AM only, which if you know, you know, AM sub jobs are, I wouldn't say they're easier or like better, but I feel like it's easier to come in the morning and not come in halfway through the day being like, where are we? And when you come in the morning, you know for sure that you have like that time before the kids get there. Whereas if you come halfway through the day, depending on when the school tells you to like be there, that could be, you could need to be there at noon and you literally have to pick up the kids at noon and you wouldn't know. Or you get there at noon and they don't need you till 12:45 because they just went to specialists. Like, you have no idea. So it can be stressful to walk into it if you don't know the teacher or anything. Anyways, this room feels like home because it was home for like 12 weeks and then some. I just miss being in here with her, and I miss our first group of kids. It just was so good. But anyways, I'm in here now. I have my Red Bull. Also, I love it because I know people here, so I feel pretty comfortable. Like, I just know how things work, and so that feels really good. Nothing's changed too much since I was like here. And one of the office ladies, I don't know where the other one is. I don't know. I don't think she's been here for a little while, but I don't know where she is because I got a call from like someone else. Anyways, one of the ladies was here when I was student teaching, and she's like so friendly. I walk in, she's like, "Hi, Ryan." I barely like got into the office and I was like, "Oh my gosh, hi." I love her. She's so sweet. So anyway, I'm gonna read the plans. It's 8:11. I think the kids come, the bell rings like 8:27. There's not a lot. Oh my gosh, cursive. Oh no, I need to make copies on the copier. cruddy. It's been a while. It's been a while. Did she leave me her code? Oh my gosh, I haven't made copies in so long. Did I forget? No, I'm sure. No. I love her. Okay, anyways. So, let me read. When did they go to? Oh, Slay. Checking in library books in blue box. That I can definitely do. During plan time. Also, sometimes when teachers like leave stuff for you to do during plan time that don't pertain to what you're going to be doing that day. Like realistically, a teacher should leave everything ready for you. You shouldn't have to do anything. Like, they should not be relying on you to make the copies because, again, if you've never been to the school, if you've never used the copier machine, you don't know the code, anything like that, like, they should not be expecting you to, like, they should not be expecting you to, do that. They shouldn't be expecting you to do that. The whole point is that, like, everything should be ready for you. That being said, if you need to do something during the plan time that, like, is for what you're going to be doing that day, okay, that's a little bit better. But if a teacher leaves something for you, just busy work for you to do for them, that's not what you're there to do. Like, it's not. It's really not. Anyways, that being said, sometimes ask me to do things, and that doesn't bother me one bit because I literally love her so much and I would do anything for her, and I do stuff during plan time for her without her asking anyway. Like, I'll start correcting papers and stuff because I'm like, I know, I got you, queen. But when a stranger asks you to do it, you're like, shouldn't you be doing that? Anyways, okay, here's her like typical information. Talks about what she does for the bathroom. She lets one boy and one girl go at a time. And then she has like them put a cone on their desk so she knows who's gone. Behavior, they do these little Viking victories, and they have group points, telling me how to use the document camera and everything like that. So first I greet the students when they get here, and they put their lunches away. They may have some field trip papers. They eat their breakfast and do their entry task, which is already on their tables. We'll look at what that is in a second. 8:45 I take a attendance, lunch count, flag salute, job slide, and weekly announcements. Then they do dictation. You will read the sentence to the students twice, then chunk the sentence up into 3 words for the class to repeat it back to you. Then the second sentence, and so on. Once this oral practice is complete, please have them take out their dictation notebooks to prepare their lines and X's to skip lines. See how I set up my notebook. There are some scaffolding pages. Please give them blah blah blah, their pre-written lines, blah 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 blah. Okay. Then we do a wake up brain break. I know that one. She always does that on Mondays. Math. Oh, am I testing them? I don't know. Send kids to reading intervention. Any extra time there won't be, but, and then like the SEL lesson, which is, I'm okay with that. I'm not doing that. 10:30 they go to music. We take down the lunch cart. And then, yeah, if I could check in library books during plan time, easy peasy. Pick up students for music, and then they do read to self for a little while, and then it's time for, this is the part that's funny, lanyards on for our last mileage club of the year. Pump everyone up to do at least 3 laps. I'm going to try to make it back for this. I only have 1 more mile to get my goal of 20 miles. Feel free to walk with them if you want to. If not, I get it. You hate hot. LOL. She knows I won't be doing that. Love the kids. Love that. I would love to run I'll run a lap with them in the gym, in the air conditioning outside. No. Thank you for subbing for me this morning. Can I read? Thank you for subbing for me this morning. Hope to see you soon. If I don't see you today, have a wonderful summer. We should try to do coffee. I love her. I love her. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to go over this more in depth by myself and like look through the stuff. But yeah, I'll probably not update you until plan time. I'm back. See, look at the curls have fallen. You may be wondering what was the point of doing it if they already fell, but like now they just look like, my hair just looks like cute and natural. I mean, not natural, but just like, you know. Anyway, it is my plan time. It's already been about 20 minutes of it, I think. 20. No, 25 minutes of it. I have 20 minutes left. I'm gonna go to the bathroom soon, but I wanted to tell you so far how the day's gone and what I just did during plan. So she asked me to go return library books. Did I just say library books? I immediately heard that and went, and I keep replaying it and I can't tell. I know how to say library. I want to make that very clear. But it sounded like I said library books. Library books? Maybe I just said it quickly. I know how to say library. 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 I don't say library. But it sounded like it. Maybe I did in that. I don't know. But I don't normally. Library books? Library? I can't. I'm crashing out over here. Bye. So I went downstairs and returned the library book. One-time mistake, you guys. Don't worry. We can move on. Books, check them back in. Which, like, I'm a pro. And then she asked me to make 18 copies of this cursive packet during my plan time. I was thinking I was going to need a code. I feel like I used to need a code, but maybe I'm thinking of, like, another school or something. But I didn't need a code. But every time I make copies, I'm nervous because I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to jam it. I don't want to do something wrong. Because it's a big, expensive machine, right? Anyways, anytime I'm making a packet, I always do one first to make sure I'm doing it right before I put in 18. So, because I had to make sure I did, because I'll always accidentally do something like one-sided to double-sided when it's already double-sided. And so then it's like, gets messed up. And I had to get them all stapled, so I had to do like the finishing. Anyways, so I had to do double-sided to double-sided, okay? Because they're double-sided. And then the finishing staple. This was the original one she gave me. I had to get the staple out first, and I struggled with that because I didn't think to do it first while there was like a staple remover. Anyway. 18 packets. I'm also always afraid that the thing will run out of paper, and I hate putting new paper in because I feel like I'm never doing it right. So I made 18 copies of this cursive packet. Which is so interesting. I didn't know she taught cursive, to be honest with you. I mean, I've never been in her class like in this part of the year. It's obviously the end of the year, so this is more of like a practice kind of thing. But I don't think they still teach cursive. I was rarely taught cursive. I wouldn't even call it being taught. We just kind of did something like this, like a packet. But there was never any like explicit instruction or like practice with like sentences. It was more just like the letters, and like I guess in a way that's learning, but like I don't know, I feel like when people used to really learn cursive it was like intense, but it's a dying language, and honestly I hope it does. I don't like cursive. Is it because I'm not good at it? Maybe that's part of it, maybe, but like let's just write normally, you know? I just don't think it's necessary. Like, why can't we just write? You know what I mean? Like, who cares? No shame, no hate, obviously. No hate at all. Like, I get it. But at the same time, like when people are like, you didn't learn that, I'm like, that's when I need to chill on the attitude. No, I didn't. And guess what? It's never been a problem for me. Anyway, now I'm just ranting. So, I made copies of the cursive packets for her. The morning went pretty well. There was like 2 kids gone. And the 2 kids that were gone are like rule followers, listen to directions, so that's unfortunate that they were gone. But yeah, anyway, so the kids came in this morning. They're actually pretty excited to see me, which was nice because I've subbed in here a couple times this year, but it's been a long time, and they came in already remembering my name, and I'm sure she told them on Friday, but still over the weekend they still remembered me because they're kids, you know how kids are. So I was like, oh, hey guys, I was so excited. But anyway, so we did like the morning stuff. So I took attendance, got lunch count, flag salute, their weekly job slide, and then we watched the weekly announcements video. Then we did dictation, where basically they didn't used to do this. This is new. They didn't used to do this when I was student teaching here or subbing here, even last year, I don't think. But it's called dictation. So basically they have one sentence for the whole week, I believe, and obviously today's Monday, so it was their first time hearing it. So like I read it and they repeat it back to me, and then I break it into smaller chunks. They repeat that back to me. Or no, first I just read it and they listen. Then I read it in chunks and they repeat it back to me. Then they like write it, and then we go over it together and they correct it. And then the next day they do something else each day, and so on. So we did that, and their sentence was, "This grade in school will soon be done." Sorry, not me reading it slow like they're doing it. I can just read it normally. This grade in school will soon be done. We've worked hard this year. Enjoy your 3rd grade adventure. So I guess it's 3 sentences. But anyways. So we did that, and that took a while. I mean, it took like the time it was supposed to, but that was a big chunk of time. Then we did the brain break, which I always would forget to do brain breaks. We just ran out of time. So I wrote in the plans, I didn't forget. Then we did math. Math also is something that always takes longer for me than I feel like it needs to. And I'm always behind. So I was really happy that the kids got pretty far with it because I was like, okay, slay. So they were doing 12.1, 12.2, working with partitioning. And yeah, most of them finished 12.1 and we're working on 12.2. So that was good. Then if I had extra time, we would do SEL, but we didn't have time for that. Then I took them down to music, talked to the music teacher for a little bit, which was cool because she remembers me. And the kids were saying something about, one girl was like, is subbing like, can it be a job or something like that? I was like, yeah, like that's what I do. And then I said something about like, oh, Mrs. the teacher and I go way back. And she was like, oh, how do you guys know each other? And I told her, I was like, oh, I did my student teaching. And she asked what that was. I explained it. Anyways, I said, yeah, she like taught me how to be a teacher or something. And the music teacher hears and she's like, you don't need anyone to teach you. You're good. You're ready to go or something, like you should be here or something like that. I said, oh, thank you. I was like, yeah, she was just asking about like the student teaching. She was like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, yeah, thanks. I appreciate that a lot. So now it's playing time from 10:30 to 11:15 and it is currently 11, so I have 15 minutes. Oh, my man just texted me. What? I don't know what that means exactly. I think I know what he means. I don't know. Anyway, so at 11:15 I'll pick up the students from music. Then from about 11:20 to 11:32, they're going to read to self. And then at 11:33, I need them to make sure they have their lanyards on because it's their last mileage club of the year. So I'm going to pump everyone up to do at least 3 laps. The teacher is trying to make it back in time for that. So maybe I'll see her then. If not, I don't know if I'll get to see her because then I leave after that. But yeah, I think that's when I told you earlier. She was like, if not, I get it. You hate the hot for walking with them. But yeah. So they're going to come back in. We're going to read to self. I'm gonna make sure the room's picked up. I'll probably have them pick up, well, there's just a couple like pencils on the floor and stuff. So I'm gonna make sure they pick that up and then we'll do reading. And her like thing for reading is no walking, no talking, just read, read, read. I love it. So what I'll probably do is I'll have them start at their table reading. It's not that long, so I don't know. I'll have them start at their table. This is what I typically do. I have them start reading at their table, and as soon as like they show me that they are reading at their table, not talking, not messing around, then I'll like tap their shoulder or something and they can go find a place around the room. That way it's not like too hectic at once and people are arguing over spots because everyone's going at the same time. Like it's staggered, and it's like the sooner that you're ready and doing what you're supposed to be doing, then the sooner you can go read somewhere around the room. So fingers crossed that works for them. I think it does. It has in the past. So anyway. Also, I'm really hungry. I've not eaten anything yet today, so Mrs. Teacher that I'm subbing for, if you're watching this, no, you're not, because I'm going to take one of your snacks out of the snack closet. Not that she literally would care. I want to make that very clear. She would encourage me to if I told her I was hungry. But I am going to see if she has any good snacks in there. I will be careful. It's the end of the year. I don't want to take anything too important, but I'm going to get everything stacked up and like ready. Basically, because I don't have any other work that we're doing, and then I'm going to grab a snack probs and then go to the bathroom because I only have like 12 minutes. So anyways, I'll see you guys after. I am back in my car, done subbing for the school year. I don't know if that's true, but I'm hopeful it is. I'm hoping it's my last sub job of the school year. That would be ideal. Hopefully, let me restate that. I hope this was my last sub job ever. Everybody, please comment down below and hope and pray with me that this was my last sub job of the year, of ever. I never have to sub again. Let's pray for that. Everyone, please. This could be it. I could be a teacher. I could be anything else. Honestly, that's okay. But anyways, we had a great rest of the time. Silent reading, or what is it called? Whatever. Reading time went well. They were all quiet. I had a couple kids read to me. Well, they wanted to. And so I was like, heck yeah, please. Please read to me. So that was good. And they did really good reading. And then the teacher I was subbing for came in and she got changed to do mileage club with them because she said she wanted to be back in time. And then she came in and we talked for like 10 minutes. We would probably talk longer, but obviously she wanted to get outside, and so I was trying not to talk too much, but we just talked about a couple things, caught up because it's been a long time since we've seen each other. But yeah, it was really good. So now I'm gonna go home. I have other plans for the day, but I'm gonna go home first and change because I'm not gonna wear my teacher shirt all day. And I'm gonna determine exactly what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. Also, there's this girl, a second grader, that I actually know from this other not weird thing, but like Karina knows her. And one day Karina was talking about her and all of a sudden I was like, wait a second, I feel like I had her today. And we determined it's the same girl. Anyways, she's so sweet, and she saw me in the hallway. She's in one of the classrooms nearby where I was, and she comes into the hallway, or she's in the hallway, and I see her and I'm like, hey, and she's like, I made this for you because I heard you were gonna be here today. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. She made me this little jellyfish. And I said, oh, is it an octopus? She's like, oh, I'm like, so sorry, I meant jellyfish. I literally meant jellyfish. I don't know why I said octopus. But, isn't that so cute? It's like a little pool noodle. They might have made it in steam. I don't know. But she made it for me. Oh yeah, her kids were in steam, so she made this one for me. Isn't that so sweet? I'm gonna keep it forever. So, anyways, yeah. So now let's head home and figure out what we're gonna do with the rest of our day. It feels so good to be done. It's not even noon. I'm gonna have some lunch. I thought that I ate my last popcorn chicken pasta salad pre-made bowl thing yesterday, but I was wrong. I have another one. So I'm gonna eat this for lunch because here's my thought. Hold on. I have a bunch of like dishes stacked that were drying that need to be put away. My thought process here is I think I'm gonna go to a coffee shop to get some work done, stuff for like job applications. And I have stuff I need to do for my Snowmobile Club social media stuff because I'm the social media person, and I'm not gonna focus here. Let's be honest. That's not gonna happen. So I think I'm gonna go to a coffee shop, and the coffee shop I'm probably gonna go to like does have food options and stuff, but I really don't want to spend money and like eat out per se, because I'll probably do that later this week more because I have some plans. But anyways, so I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna eat now. I love popcorn chicken pasta salad. Shout out to Ellie for putting me on. I'm gonna eat this and probably watch a little bit of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, or like scroll on my phone or something, and then I'll update you when I have a plan for the rest of the day. Changed. I have my same jeans on, but I'm wearing my Smokey the Bear shirt. And we're ready to go. I have my bag packed. I have my computer charger, my headphones, wallet, lip balm. Yeah, I don't need any paper, I don't need any pens. I'm just doing stuff with my computer. I think I have everything I need, so let's go. Did I finish my Red Bull? No, but I'm done. Okay. And I have my camera, but that's in my hands. I'm gonna get something to drink there, not another Red Bull, I promise. Or Lotus either. I'm gonna get something non-heavily caffeinated. So yeah. I'm back in the car and I'm headed home. It's hot outside. It's 74 degrees. It feels hotter than that. But I had a good time. I got a lot of work done on the website. I got it officially. I was working on this, the website for one of the snowmobile clubs that I'm in, that I'm the social media person for. Got the website officially like published, so that's really exciting. There's still things I'm working on, basically things that I'm like waiting on other people to provide me with, so that's fun. But it's up, like you know, the main core is done. It's just details that I need from other people, because I mean, I could come up with the details myself, but these are not my events. Like, if you're in charge of the event, you should be giving me a blurb, you know what I mean? Like, what information do you want people to know? Tell me so I can do it. But I'm not in charge of all these events. I don't know the details of every single event. You tell me and I'll put it in. How many times do I have to ask? Apparently too many. And then I was struggling because I was trying to create a link for PayPal so people can, if they're wanting to become a member and want to pay via PayPal, they need like a link, or like a link to the PayPal, but I can't really do that easily if I'm not logged in to the PayPal. Long story short, I finally got into the PayPal account and it still won't let me do it. It's like, oh sorry, we're having issues. Oh, are you? Are you? Good timing. But basically, the person that used to run like the social media stuff has it connected to her account. We've basically got everything like kind of reset, transferred, except for the PayPal account. So I texted our treasurer, but she hasn't, so she gave me the password, but that password wasn't letting me in. So then I went to reset the password, and I have access to the email, so like easy peasy lemon squeezy. No, they're like, oh, thank you for verifying one way, let's verify another. Let's not, because it was verify phone number. Those aren't mine, and they're not the treasurer's. Security, well, first it was like security questions, and I'm like, that's great. I know who can answer the security questions, so I asked. They could only remember one of the answers. Slay. So then I was able to get it to send a text to their number. So they sent me the code. I get in. I remove the numbers. I put my number on and the treasurer's number on. Change the password to the same password as the email so that there's no more of this confusion. Get in. I'm like, heck yeah, let's make the link. Oh, PayPal's not working right now. PayPal's not working right now. You've got to be kidding me. So that was annoying, but it is what it is. So anyways, I'm all set now. Well, I'm not, but at least I'm in. I'll have to try again at a later date. But yeah, I'm gonna head home. I don't know if I'm gonna continue to be productive at home or if I'm just gonna end up laying on the couch. I guess we will see.
Hey guys!
Guess who I ran into with my car?
Literally ran into me.
Literally, I'm pulling in and I see this truck and I'm like, what? I know who that is. And then we put our windows down, but some person pulled up behind me. I had to move. I'm at the Target pickup, and so was she.
In this spot, yeah.
You were in this spot? Oh my god, how romantic! I always park in this one. I love number 8.
Yeah, I pulled in and then got my stuff, and then I was pulling out, and then bam!
Ryan.
Almost a collision.
Oh. Almost a head-on collision. Yeah, so we were just checking up.
Checking up. We're just checking up on each other.
Catching up on each other. Catching up on with.
We're catching up with each other.
With each other.
Yeah, just chit-chatting. Wow.
Okay, so neither of us can speak very well.
We've had long days.
Yeah, I just thought you guys would want to say hi to her. Stay tuned. I'm gonna vlog again on Wednesday. You're gonna see her.
Yeah.
Ryan's on her vlogging game. Now, can Ryan stay on the editing game? That's the question. But
it's a real question, actually.
Oh. Okay.
Can she?
That's not for me.
Oh.
I already got mine.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. No, you're good. You're good. I feel so bad.
Well,
sorry, guys. I'm still just sitting here. Anyways, that's all. I just wanted you guys to say hi. Oh, I came to Target to pick up my stuff. I didn't tell you guys I was doing that because I forgot.
How dare you not tell them?
I forgot until I was on my leaving. And then
I was leaving.
And then I was like, oh, I better go. So I had good timing too. And it's gonna alert Karina when I leave, so.
It is, yeah.
Alright, well tell them bye for now.
Bye for now. I'll see you on Wednesday.
See you on Wednesday. I came home and I've basically just been lazy on the couch. I ate dinner and watched The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. and I can feel myself slipping into just like basically being on my phone all night and not doing literally anything else. So I got up, got my camera, grabbed my book, and I'm gonna read because I need to read. And I read a little bit last night before I went to bed, which probably wasn't a good idea because I was really tired and it was almost midnight and I needed to go to bed, but I had a good time reading, so. But yeah, I'm gonna read for a bit, and yeah. But I'm reading The Survivor Wants to Die at the End by Adam Silvera. It is the third book in like the Deathcast series. Long time no chat. I did read a little bit earlier and then I literally was falling asleep on the couch. So I laid back and I fell asleep on the couch. And I woke up sweating buckets. It was 74 degrees in here. A lot of cut-ins from editing Ryan today, but I just had to throw this in here because I don't know when I don't know if it'll be talked about in another video or what not. So I just want to make sure everyone's aware. And this is for past Ryan. Count your blessings, girl, because your AC system is completely shot. And your HVAC system has to be replaced. And you didn't have any air conditioning for 5 days. Okay? And it got up to 85 degrees in your apartment and you couldn't do anything about it. Yeah! So that 74 degrees, I wish it had been 74 degrees in here. Now I have 2 portable ACs, one in the living room, one in my bedroom, so I'm surviving now. But 5 days, no AC. And it got up to 85 degrees inside and was 25 degrees less outside, and there was nothing I could do about it. Slay! Just wanted everyone to know that. And I was so hot and sweaty because I don't even know if I had a blanket on, but the 74 degrees, that's all it takes. 74 degrees is all it takes for me. So I'm like, So I get up and I go in my room, I turn my fan on. I turn my air conditioning on in my house. But of course it took a while to cool down. And then I don't even know what I did since then. I don't even know. At one point I ate some Doritos. I've basically been on my phone, not being productive, not doing anything. But I did read a little bit, literally until I was falling asleep. So, anyways, but it's just after 11 and I think I'm gonna get ready for bed because I'm very tired. So there's no reason for me to scroll on the couch when I could be scrolling from bed. So anyways, I think I'm gonna end the video. I'm gonna end the video here because I don't want to forget to film an outro like tomorrow or whatever. But yeah, thanks for coming along with me. I don't even know if I ever said what this video is gonna be, but it was like a day in the life. So hope you picked up on that if I didn't say it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming along with me today. It was a good day. I'm tired, but it was a good day. If you guys did enjoy this video, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I would love for you to stick around, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!